Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. Hey, there's already a gang here. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? We got a little Florida represented, we got a little Maine represented. Very good. Nice to see you, ladies. Thanks for joining on Monday night. Let me see if I can get this to come in a little bit clearer. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little better. Hopefully it's better for you guys too. Hey, Mary. And Teresa and Charlene and Angela and Shannon, thanks for joining, you guys. For those of you that might be coming on the first time, if you're watching the replay, my name is Trish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Trish's Card Club. And I do a live video one night a week on Mondays around 8 o'clock Eastern time. And it's not edited, so you get all the good, the bad, and the ugly at the same time. If you see things tonight that you're interested in, you can shop with me online 24/7 at trishen.stampinup.net. So those are the details that I like to just review. If you are seeing me for the first time and you would be willing to subscribe, that really helps me a lot. I have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers in 2025. I might have to go into 2026 at the rate that I'm going, but because that will allow me to do some different editing things. It's not stuff you would notice. It's really more stuff for when the video ends and how the next one starts. That's really what I'm trying to be able to accomplish with YouTube. And they have all these restrictions that have to happen. It can't happen until you get 1,000 subscribers. And I'm not buying my subscribers. I want everyone to know that those that have come on here have come willingly, freely on their own. So that's been really good. All right, let me get this little screen to be a little bit, okay, there we go. So tonight I'm using a bunch of different product, but I'm going to show you that. Hey, Judy and Myra, thanks for joining. I also have received some beautiful cards lately that I want to share with you, and I'm going to save that to the end. So if you are on for the first time and you just want to get through to the video and see the card that I'm going to make and then stay on for the extra, you're welcome to do that. But let me talk a little bit about the product that I'm using first. And all of the product that I'm using tonight is current. It's not all available though, because Stampin' Up! Just had a huge sale in the month of June. And so a lot of product is being reordered, and it won't be until the mid to end of July. So if there's stuff that you see, don't give up, because it will eventually be back and you will be able to buy it. Okay. So I am going to be using, again, the Charming Day bundle. I did a card last week with the Charming Day bundle. Let me get the card so you can see it. Sorry, you shouldn't have dead air on a live video, but this was the card that I made last week. So this is one stamp that we stamped out with the die, and we colored it with blends. And the background is embossed, and that's just a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. So this is the card we made last week. But I had said to you guys, I saw a beautiful card that I loved using the die set only, and so that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing this die set. We're going to use this die. So this is one thing we're using. We're also using the Painted Stripes stamp set. This is one large stamp. I love this stamp. It is available. It's an online exclusive, and it stamps really, really nice. So we're going to be using that. I'm also using these dies, which are called the Nested Essential dies. These are current as well, and they make great label dies. So there's 3 really good shapes. So that's a really good thing to use. And then finally, I'm using a lot tonight, you guys. I'm using Textured Notes. This I got as a suite when Stampin' Up! Had their special last month. If you ordered a suite, you got something in the suite at half off, or another bundle, another part of a suite half off. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. So, so this has dies, and it's really, really pretty. So I got that. So I'm going to use that. But on this one, all I'm using is just a little note of appreciation, just that stamp right there. So, okay, that's all the stuff that I'm using. I am doing a monochromatic card, which means one color. Back in the day, when I first started stamping, all I ever used was monochromatic. I never did anything but monochromatic. So I'm back to my old days. So, all righty, this right here is the Painted Stripes, and it's done in Melon Mambo. That's the color that I'm using on a Melon Mambo card base. So let me get some adhesive and attach that. That'll go right here. So this is just a standard piece of paper cut in half and scored. And then this is a card layer, which is 1/4 of an inch sort of. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The card layer is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that should make it easy. So that's my card base. Then what I did is I took this die. Let me get the die out so I can show you what I did. I took this die and I ran it through just white cardstock twice. So I have 2 beautiful sets of flowers. Aren't they pretty? Now, I always am so appreciative that people share their work, that I like to share other people that have done fun things. Hey, Karen, you made it. That's fantastic. There is another demonstrator, many demonstrators out there, but one in particular, her name is Patty Bennett. And Patty Stamps, I think, is the name of her Facebook page. But she did these dies and then she painted them with the blending brushes and did a beautiful, beautiful job. So I'm not going to recreate what she already did. If you want to see how she did these with the blending brushes, just search Patty Bennett and you'll see some beautiful work that she did. So that I'm just putting out there. I just realized I need one more thing. I need my silicone mat to get some glue on these. So let me turn them over backwards and kind of just randomly put some glue on there so it will stay. Alrighty. And then I will take this and put this here. Isn't that pretty? And then it's so pretty in person. The only thing that I think I would have done different if I make this card again is I'm going to stamp off on the background and make it a little bit more faint so the flowers stand out a little bit more. I think that would be really, really pretty. So then I took the nested bundles die and I did 2 dies. And I'm going to put them on. I'm going to put one on with glue, and then I'm going to put the other one on with a dimensional to put some dimensionals on there. So that will be that. And then remember, you guys, a few weeks ago, hey, Judy, thank you. A few weeks ago, even it could have been a month or 2 ago. I don't know. Time flies when I don't keep track very well. I was sharing with everybody that I took all of my hundreds of embellishments and a little note of appreciation is very crooked. So just ignore that part. I will restamp that after video or not, depending on who gets it. So I took all of my embellishments and I put them together in a, by color. So I hope you can see that. So like all of my pinks are here. All of my whites are here. Can you see that? It's probably hard to come in. And I did all my blues in these envelopes. And Karen had asked me the other day, how did I like it? And I love it. I use my embellishments so much more because now I just go and grab a color and I have exactly what I need. So I love it. So what I'm going to do is what am I going to do? I want to put this embellishment here. Oops. Can you see it? Let me come a little bit closer. I seem like you guys are so far away. I want to put a little embellishment here and a little embellishment there, but that is so crooked. I don't know if I can get it on there so that it's not quite so crooked. I'm not sure if I can do that. No, I can't. It's just really, really crooked. It needs to be restamped. Let me see if that helps. I don't know if you guys, I think, yeah, you can see it. I can see it on screen. It's really crooked. So I'm going to restamp it. I'm not going to put the, thank you, Shannon. I'm not going to put the embellishments on, but when I get done and I restamp this, then I'll put the embellishments on here and here. I always tell my ladies in my classes that if you make a mistake, there's just a way to creative correct it. Sometimes it just means restamping it. It's totally okay to do that. And sometimes you just leave it and let it be. But this one I have someone in mind I'm going to send it to. So I want it to be a little bit less noticeable that it's crooked. So that's the card. I'll bring that back in. I am going to get some cards that I've received and share them with you guys. And I'll come back to this one at the end. So this card right here comes from my friend Carol. I've talked a lot about Carol. Carol is a good friend of mine that now lives near Gainesville, and she made this little design right here out of scraps. She just saw the image and then put the scraps together and created this beautiful card. And I love it. I'm like, scraps? Yeah, she's really, really good. She has a complete capacity to see something and then just create it. She's really amazing. And then this one came from my friend Angela, which is so pretty. This right here is designer series paper that comes in. It came in a sheet of 12, and she cut it up. I can't remember. Um, Angela, how many cards did you get out of that one sheet of paper? She got a lot. She sent me the picture of all the different cards she got made, which I thought was really pretty. Then I got this beautiful card from another friend of mine who has stamped with me for years and years and years. Her name is Janet. And what I love about this card is twofold. One, it's a 4-inch by 8-inch card, and I just love it because it's a different size. And then I don't know if you can see, but she just embossed 3 lines to give this some texture. And I thought it was really, really pretty. So I think she did a really, really pretty job with that. And I think, okay. And then I have one more that I want to share with you guys. And I want to share this with you because I hope that it will speak to you the way it spoke to me. This is a thank you card that I received from all the ladies that I make cards with at Blue Monarch. Blue Monarch is a residential treatment program for women that are struggling with recovering from alcohol or drug abuse. Most of them are moms who've lost custody of their kids, and part of the program is for them to get the custody of their kids back. But I wanted to show you, it's really an amazing thing. But I wanted to share one thing with you. This is what one of the ladies wrote. I sent my mom a card made in your class, and it opened a new door in our relationship. Love your classes. Love you. Thank you, Carrie. You guys, did you hear that? Like, she sent a card, and that opened up another channel of a relationship that she's not had with her mom because she sent a card. And that is why it's so, so amazing. Cards can change someone's day. And that's why I make it mail. That's why I preach about it, because I just think it's so, so important. So when I got that, I was really in tears. I was just so amazed and so grateful that I have this opportunity to go there and share my love of card making. I'm so grateful for it. So I just wanted to share that. And let's see. Angela made 10 cards. Okay, so this was one of 10 that she did with that 12 by 12 piece of design series paper. So it's really a pretty economical way to make cards, and then they make beautiful cards. So thanks, Angela, for that. I think that's it. If I'm missing anybody, if you sent me cards and I'm missing it, I apologize. I think I got everybody. Let's see. What else am I talking about tonight? I don't think there's anything else. It was a quick card. It was easy, just 2 dies. And as I said, if you want to learn how to color them with blending brushes, just search Patty Bennett. I could not think of her name, and you'll be impressed. She does beautiful jobs with blending and shading, so it's really, really good. And I think, like I said, the only thing I would do a little different next time I make this card is I'm not going to make the background quite so bold. I think a little bit more subtle would work really, really well. Let's see if I hold it like this. The note of appreciation is not so crooked. All right, you guys. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you have a good week. There are 7 Saturdays until the college football game. I think it's 7. I may be mixing it up with the NFL, but they said Saturday, so why wouldn't they have said Sundays? Maybe it is 7 Sundays well, I know preseason will start in August, so that'll be happening soon. But yeah, I'm getting super excited for football. The golf championship is called the FedEx Cup, and that's going to be in August. That's in a few weeks, so that's going to be an amazing weekend. It's kind of accumulation of all of the year of events and points earned. So that's going to be kind of cool. So, all right, that's it for my sports knowledge, which is limited these days. I hope you guys are doing really well. And thank you for sharing in my excitement of my football. You guys make my day. I hope you guys are doing well. And remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. And you just heard a testimony from someone who has been estranged from her mom. So make a card and send it. Just tell someone you thought of them today. That just changes someone's whole day. All righty, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a really good week. I'll be here next Monday night, and hopefully I'll see all of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and tell your friends and family, anyone you know that would be willing to subscribe to help me grow my audience to 1,000 would be sincerely appreciated. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.